Hey guys, welcome to the long-awaited Imperial Noble Guide. So I have just created my character and I am in front of the army and about to join. Now things about my character: first up, ignore those stats, these are merely so I can progress a lot faster in this playthrough. They are not impactful. One thing that is impactful though, and what I took, is the Legend of the Martial World starting trait, which starts you out at 10 fame. This allows you to get more relation with some people later on. But, well, now let's just join the army. Perfect. So I'll just do the quick task right now and then we'll see us again. Okay, short status update. I have now pacified the 3 rebel armies in the Zhujiang region. And next up we can head to one of the sects. Now none of this is required for Imperial Noble just now, or just yet, but just a quick status update. So next up I have managed to make the Blue Wind camp surrender, after which we will do the same thing to the Swallow Nest. So the Swallow Nest has also surrendered, and we can continue with the main story. Now next up what I'll be doing is recruiting Hua Xinyang and doing her Black Robe quest to later on report to the Duke Kang, which means I just spawned her, I talk with her about all the stuff, and then we'll later do that quest. So here I've done the initial quests and we will get the Black Robe thing, which we will do later on. But now I'll try to do the Dalian City tournament. Okay, so I have just completed the arena, the third one in fact. So what we'll do right now, because the next arena would be the wedding one, is we will head to the inn in Dalian City and do Hua Xinyang's quest, which means interacting with the waiter, inquiring about the stuff, and then we'll simply bribe him. Next up we can head to the casino, figure out some information over there, and then head to Duke Kang's manor. So there you go, here we are. Just gift her some items, inquire. Oh, just challenge 10 of them. Give me a moment and... Took a bit optimal, but it's fine. Okay, there you go. And now we get the information about the Duke Kang manor and how he is responsible for the stuff. So what we'll do now is we can head to Linan City. So here we are in Linan City. Obviously I have picked up the hero card when first starting the game and being at level 5 fame. In fact, I even started the game with the Legend of the Martial World trait, which puts you at fame 10, and fame 10 is actually helpful, but we'll get to that later on. Basically, when you were to interact with him, well, let's just do it now. If you bow respectfully, you get relation with Duke Kang and the manor, and that depends on your fame. But let's first up head to the side room, do the stuff with the lovely steward. Maybe this move. Perfect. And what we'll do is inform Duke Kang and let him decide. This will give you some relation with the manor and himself. Next up we can do the wedding, with Fuqing, or rather first the tournament then the wedding. Here we are at the end of the marriage tournament, we will easily take her hit. And now we can head to Linen City again, climb the tower and marry her. So here I am at the top of the tower, I have just defeated the guy and we can simply get the animal ring and the seal. That's the important thing. And now we'll head to Kang. So here I am, ready to ask for marriage. And now one of the important things is I tried not to click on Duke Kang for anything outside of the actual quests. And the reason for that is the royal son-in-law and the, I'd have to lie, I think propriety 100 trait. I'll show it to you in a moment. Yeah, propriety 100, which is courteous. When meeting a non-enemy character for the first time, if your fame is lower than that, then if your fame is lower, now it should be if your fame is higher than the enemy or the other characters, they will gain more relation with you. And this can be comboed with the royal son-in-law, which is relations value increases by an additional 20 when meeting a character with lower fame for the first time. Took a bit, but those are the two things. And the interesting thing is, as mentioned with the Legend of the Martial World trait, we start at fame 10. As such, a lot of characters are lower. And when I interact with Duke Kang, there you go, for the first time, due to these two modifiers, I increase my relation by 32. And as such, the mana also is increased by 16. So we are already at admiration, which means Duke Kang 47. Now the interesting thing is you can also use this setup with these two traits for all of the different gods. And as you can see, it increases by 52 and the mana increases a bit. And we can just interact with all of them because I have not interacted with them yet. And wrong button again, 68 already. And you can see Duke Kang himself is at 75. And outside of that, you cannot really, or you cannot at all gift these characters items, these NPCs. So this is a really nice way to increase the relation with them. So in case you have not done this trick yet, this is very helpful for the Imperial Noble stuff. So I think there are these two guys remaining. And that's all I remember for the Duke Kang man, and we are at 88 already. So if you have never done it, do it. Next up, I think it's time to do the 9 faction events in the 3 cities to progress the Yeft family battalion quests. Okay, never mind, I just needed to wait a few days and we have obtained the Martial Summons quest. And I will be promoted to the Guerrilla General, which means a new outfit entirely for us. And there's some interaction with this guy. His Majesty is imprisoned in the palace camp of Yan. Yep. And now obviously this is one of the major decisions we have to suggest supporting the Kang. And we just wait 5 days. Very basic stuff, but from now on we can hand in some of the quests to Kang, and that's exactly what we'll do. So here we are, we can head to the Ye camp, and we can just get the different missions. So in this case we should head to Chusheng City and make the General Lu Wenhuan surrender, so that's what we'll do. So here we are with the General, and we'll ask him to surrender to Kang, which obviously means we have to do a stupid fight again, but we can easily do this. And then we simply report back on the mission progress. And if you have read the actual dialogue when making the general in Chuxiang surrender, you will know that the main character asks themselves, should I report this to Duke Kang or General Ye? And obviously, as we want Imperial Noble, we report to Duke Kang. And here's the next quest, so we will head to the Ye family battalion again. So let us continue with this. We will need to meet Duke Ji, so we'll head to Dalian City now. Goddamn, this is back and forth. Here we are. We simply beat up his guards, and then afterwards we beat up the Duke himself, and then report back to Duke Kang again. Quite simple, to be honest. Once you get the gist of it, there you go. And we, as you can see, Duke Kang or the Ye General, we clearly give it to Duke Kang. Ignore this fight, it's insubstantial, it's only for manual, but who cares about manuals? So let's head to Linan City again and report. So here we are, we simply report back, there you go, there's your military pay, and now we have to wait a bit and then get the quest to rescue the Emperor. Now, in case you should get the Southeast quest, you can simply decline it, this is what I did, and then let's wait a few more days again to get the next quest, or set of quests. So there you go, I have the quest, top left, save the king. I wonder what we could do in this quest. Maybe save the emperor? Nah, no way, an emperor is an emperor, a king is a king. But let's do so. So basic stuff once more, we enter via the secret passage, rescue the emperor. I will just skip that whole sequence, I don't think it's worth watching. You know what, we will showcase this dialogue with like introducing yourself as a general. Risk your life to protect him. And I'll see you in a moment. We have successfully rescued him, but he dies. And now we simply report back to the Ye General. Here we are, we informed him, and stuff will happen now. So, see you in a moment again. Okay, so a few days have passed, and we will get a new event. Late Emperor was in trouble, and as such, Duke Kang decided to become an emperor himself. And we can head near the near Linan City to attend the Coronation event. So there we are. Stop, who are you? And we will enter. To the dragon we have made great contributions, yes. Duke Kang officially ascends to the throne. There you go. Now I'd like to be invited. Okay, it took like a day or two. Vinegar, shrimp, the Emperor invites you to the palace. There you go. Summoned by the Emperor, Lord Vinegar, the sourest and the most jealous of them all. There you go, I obtain a lot of money and the Dragon Killing Palm. And next up we will need to do the Supreme Court stuff. So here we go, the succession stuff continues, and then soon the court stuff will start. There you go. Next quest. I just needed to wait for a few days, and we can continue with this. And there you go, he's not allowed to do stuff. And the Supreme Court events will start. So we will head to the Linen City and then continue to do that. Now, since we want to do the Imperial Noble Achievement, we obviously have to be the jerk who goes against the lovely General Ye Pengyu. It hurts my soul, but I gotta do it. And yes, you can just use the Imperial token, it's a lot simpler this way. I'm so sorry. I feel bad already. He even gives me his manual. So sorry. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Yep, he's amassing troops, and you obtain the Dragon King aura, as you can see in the chat. And next up we can hit to the execution scene. Poor thing. By the way, if you have Ye Yinping in your party, she will actually divorce you at this point. There's nothing left to do here. Run to the Supreme Court. What an amazing description. And now we'll just wait a bit. That does not matter. We will wait a bit more. The Emperor invited me to the palace to reward me for my merits. Summoned by the Emperor. Let's go. Let's get this Imperial Noble stuff. Oh my beloved. Officials, please rise. Chinai. The Emperor decrees vinegar. By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees. You have judged the situation and put the greater good before your own family, which greatly comforts my heart. I grant you the title of Duke of Dingguo, in charge of the Imperial City Department, overseeing Jianghu, by my decree. It causes a commotion among the ministers. And there you go. That is the Imperial Noble Achievement. Now, if you were to lose this fight, which is quite hard because I'm in auto battle right now, you can get another game over screen, which is a unique one. But that's it. Whew, I can tell you this took a long while to record, and merging all these files together is gonna be fun. But I hope you enjoyed this like playthrough-ish, guide-ish version of this video and have learned something. See you guys next time. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.